So another limitation, let me go color contrast accessibility, and then I'm going to click on color contrast tips and tools from Smashing Magazine. And if I press the button, I get some warnings. So look at the foreground, background, 3.5. So that's a little issue, and then that's a little issue. But look at this up here. Wouldn't you think this would be a color contrast problem? Well, let's see what's going on. So I'm going to right-click and inspect element. And if I look at the colors here, see the background is black. So the problem is that this thing over here is somewhat transparent. And if I go up to this list item and click on that, you'll see that it still thinks the color is dark. So it thinks I have the body color. So basically, I'm completely missing the fact that this is overlapping, and that doesn't work. So in spite of the fact that the image looks white, the browser thinks it's black. See, once again, black background. And the problem here is really that if I look at the body, it's got a black background, but it's got a background image. So the background image here is not being taken into account at all. So let's go ahead and look at the background image. Yeah, so I get that fuzzy gray there for the background. And in general, anytime you have a URL with a background image in any of these tags, or if you have a gradient that's a blend of colors, we're not getting any of that. We're just basically looking at the background color and the color. So some of these things that we get are going to be like this one. Look, it thinks the foreground color is white and the background color is white as well. Inspect this element. So we have a button. And you'll see the background here is a linear gradient from orange to red. And once again, we're not getting any of that at all. So let's actually find out what's happening. This is on a button. So document.get elements by tag name button. And we want this one right here, so the first one. And then let's go ahead and set button to that. And then document.default view get computed style of button, and we'll set that to style. And then style.background color is not very useful. So let's look at all the properties on here. And there's quite a few. So I'm going to do the same trick I did before. So for x in style, if x.index of color is greater than -1, console.log x plus :space plus style sub x. So here's all of the things that mention color. And you can see we would have a lot of work to try to pull this out. So just to recap, what we have is slightly useful, but there are some definite limits in it, and if we wanted to build a full-blown accessibility checker, we would have some more work to do.